crazy that, like, what? Like, I really did this shit. And this shit is permanent. This is not all because I was on liquor. And this is not something that I can take away. This is going to be, it says 3 months ago. This is something that is going to be displayed on YouTube for the rest of my life. And it's something that I have to live with and that I have to endure. And that sometimes that I probably have to explain to people. This has been called on me so many times. This is why I stopped drinking. I don't think it would even work if I do. CPS has been called on me so many times. I don't care. You have successfully succeeded. True. Y'all have succeeded in everything that the fuck y'all have tried to do. Y'all have fucking succeeded. I am literally now batshit fucking crazy in a hotel room with my 2 fucking kids. Okay? I am crazy as fuck. Okay? I'm crazy. Y'all have officially won. Kudos to y'all. Kudos to fucking Leo. And I don't know why the fuck you kicked me out of the fucking live today. But bitch, I fucking love you. And I had your back. I had your fucking back through everything. So I don't even know why the fuck what happened today even fucking took place. I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna hurt my kids. I love my kids. However, I think that my kids deserve better than me. My kids deserve fucking better than me. And everybody's been saying it. Oh, just give the kids to Leo. Just let him have the fucking kids. Let him have the kids. Let him have them. Let him have the kids. Right? Correct? Right? Okay. So, I'm trying to let him have the fucking kids. He doesn't want to fucking come get them. Okay? Right? Let him have the fucking kids, right? That's what y'all said, right? That's what y'all say. I'm a drunk and I offer no good to nobody. Right? That's what y'all said, right? That's what y'all say. That's what y'all torment me about every day, right? That I'm not no good to my fucking girls. Okay? Right? I'm not no good to my girls. I can't give them shit. I can't offer them nothing. Right? Cool. So keep saying it. Troll me all the fuck y'all want to do. Do it. But this is the last of this shit. The last. Thank you. Hi, One Love. So, I'm going to let everybody come up and say whatever the fuck they got to say. And say what the fuck they think they need to say to me. But at the end of the day, I was kicked out of a fucking live. I'm doing good, One Love. How are you, boo? By my founder and my agent and somebody that I supported, Eb. I support Eb. Okay. Whoop-de-fucking-do, bitch. I fucking love Eb and I fucking support Eb. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Thank you, boo. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I'm glad all is good. Why the fuck did Eb kick me? For what? Out of all the people that I had left on this fuck ass girl, I swear to God on everything I love. I don't remember none of this. I'm really telling y'all this. Hi Storm. I don't remember any of this. Like, this is literally all a blur. I don't remember sitting on the steps of that hotel. Like, honestly, on a regular day, I would never sit on the steps of that hotel because it was so hood and it was so dangerous. And really, majority of the time, I like staying in my room and being kind of by myself in my own little space. I really didn't like being outside, conversing with people and stuff like that. I did not like that. So this is crazy to hear this and listen to this. Like, girl, and I'm really sitting on the steps. Girl, that is dangerous. Girl, that's the hood. Girl, they be getting robbed and everything out there. Motherfucking app. I had what I thought was Ed and motherfucking Brandon, and I got kicked out of their lives. I don't even give a fuck about none of this shit. Girl, what? Girl. Why? For what? I can't. Girl, this is going on long enough. Bitch, I got the white cup.
Can't talk to Leo man to man. I text y'all she had to put money to pay for her eviction.
I did already, Jessie. I want to send her shit.
Anything, what you go through, the heartache, the headaches, and all that. Even when my kids being grown.
Girl, I can't no more. I'm sorry. I can't watch that anymore. Wow, see, I went through this with my dad. He used to be an alcoholic. Oh my God. I can't watch that anymore. First of all, I look the hot mess. It's actually disturbing me right now how the fuck I did not comb that ponytail. That just really disturbs my soul because what the fuck was I thinking? That's for two. Because, baby, that ponytail looked horrible. There's no reason why the back and the nip of my neck should have even looked like that with that mother. Girl, that ponytail looked a fucking mess, bitch. There is no fucking reason why the fuck I could not take a simple brush to the back, to the nape of my motherfucking neck and brush that shit up into that ponytail. Like, that shit ain't make no fucking sense. I don't remember that shit. I don't remember any of that. That is horrible. And the fact that nobody banned me, I'm really upset with y'all because y'all did not report me. I'm mad that y'all didn't report me. Why did y'all not report me? Why? Girl, for that type of shit, I deserve to be reported and banned. Girl, no ma'am. Juicy, I can't do it. Girl, that motherfucking ponytail. Girl, that ponytail. Bitch, that was it for me. Girl, I'm for real because if shit like that happen, I'd rather y'all just report me. Like, don't even talk to me or explain no shit like that. I mean, ain't no shit like that gonna happen now because I'm sober. So I ain't gonna never go through that type of situation no more with bro. That shit don't make no fucking sense. Like, I would rather my page just be banned for like 72 hours or something like that. Cause that shit don't make no sense. It's no, like, I had on some, first of all, that damn shit I had on that I turned into a shirt, that was really a dress. It was a burgundy dress. And I turned it to a shirt and I wore, do you still communicate with the raggedy person? I'm sober, boo. I do not. I don't. That raggedy person don't exist no more. Girl, I had turned the goddamn burgundy dress into a shirt. I rolled it up from what it looked like. And then I had on my little tie-dye pants and stuff like that. Girl, that is horrible. Girl, that's the worst I ever looked on this motherfucking app. I'm not even gonna lie. And the fact that I wasn't reported, and everybody just kept letting that shit go on and on and on. I am so mad at y'all. Do you remember your birthday? I remember some parts of my birthday. I remember being in Eb's box on my birthday. I remember Brandon doing like a live show for my birthday. I don't remember nothing else. I remember being in Ev's box and Brandon's box, and I don't remember nothing else in between. So if I argued with anybody, if I got into it with anybody, I do not remember. Like, people was even telling me that I showed a gun on live, or that I showed oh boy gun on live. I don't remember that. I don't remember showing anybody's pistol or anything on live. I don't remember none of that shit. It's a lot of things that I did on live that I don't remember. It was people saying that I showed somebody's gun on live, that I showed Boo Thang's gun on live or something like that, some shit like that. I don't remember that. Thank you, Glue. But if I probably did show the gun, it was probably because people kept fucking with me. I don't think I would just flash no shit like that for no reason. I wasn't banned. I do remember that, so it wasn't that bad. Baby, that's a lot. Girl. It's the simple fact that this shit is on YouTube for me. Thank you, Glue. That's what it is. Girl, why is this on YouTube? What's wrong with y'all? Why would y'all do that? Why would y'all put that on there? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't got no dignity or nothing? Why would y'all do that? Girl. It's the fact that these motherfuckers really sat up here and screen recorded the shit, girl, and put it on YouTube. Why do y'all do that? How make me know it? Girl, super save a nigga, it gotta be for something, cause baby, why would somebody do that? Why would y'all do that? Girl, that is not funny. Like, for real. And I see what the fuck 21 be saying. That's why 21 ass ain't been on here. But I see what the hell she's saying when she be like, her kids be seeing all the shit that be on YouTube and she don't be wanting that shit to be on there. I see exactly what she's saying. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong. Okay? You don't do stuff like that. You don't put like stuff like that. Like, if I just was like acting a fool and I was aware of acting a fool, like, okay, cool, you can put whatever the fuck you want to put on YouTube. But shit like that with me talking like that, like, y'all, whoever, I don't even know who is this. Let me address this motherfucker. The Bigo show. Whoever is behind the Bigo show on YouTube, bitch, you really need to be ashamed of yourself. And I bet 9 times out of 10 you're a faggot, bitch. While you sitting up there posting people's intimate moments and things that they dealing with and going through. Like, bitch, this type of shit is not a key. Me being online saying that I'm not good for my children or going through some shit like that, even though it was done online in front of thousands of people, I probably had way as many people that's in my live right now. I probably had that many people in my live on that day. Like, don't do that. That shit is stupid. How about this? Let's stop doing things online that we are not proud of. So that's exactly why I stopped drinking. Because I want to remember things that I do or that occur in my everyday life. Because a lot of things I don't remember. But that doesn't mean that I should be recorded or that I should be embarrassed in any type of way. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a mother and I still have 2 young girls that watch me. You know? I don't think that I get what you guys are saying. Like, just stop doing things because you're gonna be recorded regardless. So stop doing things for people to record you and put it online or put it on YouTube. I completely understand what you guys are saying. I understand that, and I'm not discrediting anybody for saying what they're saying. But just be mindful of people's feelings. I know some people are going to be mindful, and then there's some people that aren't going to be mindful, and then there's some people that's really not going to give a fuck about what's going on. They're just going to record it and place it on YouTube. But just know that I would rather in my drunk stages and everything that I went through, I would have rather be placed on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I would have rather been on there than YouTube, because with YouTube, you can't get that shit off of there. That's permanent. My children, Aubrey and Ninky, can grow up to be 18 years old and see all of this bullshit that I did. You type in Leo and Jessie and all of that shit comes up, bro. Like, that is not cool. It's just not. And I feel bad. I feel bad for the simple fact that, and this is not just something that I realized today. This is something that I've been thinking about. I feel bad just for the simple fact that I really have thought this type of situation out, and I've thought this shit out, and I'm like, damn, my kids are going to grow up one day. And they're probably going to type in Leo and Jessie, and they're going to see all of this. They're going to see everything that Leo said about me. They're going to see everything that I said about Leo, and there's nothing that I can do about it. I would have to give them some type of explanation for this shit. This content should worry something more than a like and subscribe. Well, it could be pictured like that, but then when your kids just randomly go and search stuff and they search this, it's gonna pop up. And I know that I'm gonna have to give them some type of explanation. Just like when my mom had came out here to ATL to get my children, she went during the duration that she did have my children, she looked things up on YouTube and she seen it. She actually told me that my youngest daughter, my 2-year-old Ninky, she accidentally clicked on it and she seen it. My mom seen it and my youngest daughter seen it. there is no explanation for that type of stuff. Like I could not even explain that to them. I kind of avoided it, and I told my mom, okay, I'm gonna call you back. I'll talk to you later. And I just never talked about it. But with my youngest and with Aubrey, like, they're very observant when it comes to certain things. So when they get older and they ask, Mommy, what's this? Or why were you and Leo fighting? Or this and that, I'm going to have to explain that to my children. And I don't know how I'm going to explain that to them. And I don't know if Leo ever thought about how the hell he's going to explain that type of damage. But I just have to prepare myself for me being their mother, of how I'm going to have to explain that type of behavior and what I did. I'm going to have to talk about why the hell I left them at somebody's house for a month or two. I'm not even talking about my mother. I'm talking about Leo. I'm going to have to explain that shit to them. I'm going to have to explain, because it was portrayed like I just abandoned them and I didn't care about them and I didn't want them, and that's not true, but it was portrayed on YouTube. That's how it looks to everybody, and that's why a lot of people were trolling me. And a lot of that I did not understand. I really didn't understand why a lot of people were coming for me, why they were trolling me so hard, but it was portrayed as if I abandoned my children. And now that I'm sober, I actually see that. I see that online. It looks like I just abandoned my children, like I was a drunk ass individual who didn't give a fuck about her kids. And I just abandoned my children. And I have to now put the pieces together to the puzzle of how I'm going to explain that to them. I have to do that, not nobody else. Not nobody else that sits on this app and talks shit to me and troll me has to explain that to my children, not even Leo. I have to explain that to them. I have to explain that. I have to explain why I left them behind. And why they're now seeing me sometimes on YouTube drunk and belligerent and out of my mind. I didn't, Kitty Red. That was never my intent. And I really need for people to understand that now, because I was getting trolled in so many different ways, so many different angles. And I didn't even understand why I was being trolled. But now I see, because damn, okay, so it looks like I abandoned my kids. And not only did I abandon my kids, but I'm getting drunk every day without my children in my presence. It looks bad. It really looks bad. It do. And I have to live with that for the rest of my life, because that is on YouTube. That's never going to be erased. That's never going to go away. No matter how much I might try to make it go away, it's never going to go away. I'm glad you understand the severity of your decision and the fact that, yeah, that's what's most important to me. I don't feel embarrassed for me. I feel embarrassed for them. I feel embarrassed for my children. And it can't be erased. Like that is the killing part about it to me, is that it can't be erased. It can't go away. I just have to prepare myself on how to explain that shit to my kids. I have a 9-year-old and I have a 2-year-old. The 2-year-old, my youngest, I don't have to worry about that so much. But my oldest, my 9-year-old, I have to explain that to her. I have to, I don't know. I have to try to figure out the words to put together to help her understand and comprehend what I was going through. YouTube will delete it if you complain. How can you do that? Juicy fruit. It takes so much to do that. That's what I thought. Wow. My kids are gonna see, like, if you actually sit on YouTube and type in Leo and Jessie, all of that negative ass, nasty ass, disrespectful ass shit is going to pop up. How I called the police on Leo, how I was drunk arguing on live with Leo, how Leo was calling me a bad mom, how Leo was saying, like, that shit is nasty. It's dirty. It's real dirty. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. If y'all was to sit right now, I don't even know if y'all have another device. But if y'all type in Leo and Jessie, like, Leo and I was so nasty and disgusting to each other. Like, that shit makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense. How him and I sat there and just dogged each other and talked about each other like that. And I'm being completely honest about this shit. That shit makes no fucking sense. And I feel bad. I feel bad just for the simple fact that your daughter is going to see it when she gets older. Madison Love, did you not hear what the fuck I just said, bitch? Now, this is what I say when my patience is being tested and I feel like you're trying to test me. I know that already. Okay, bitch. I know that already. That's what I'm talking about right now, bitch. I'm saying that my children have to say that, have to see the shit. They kicked. I don't know. That shit weird as fuck. The sad part about it is that even when Leo and I was still together, we had vowed to never ever talk about each other the way that we fucking talked about each other, bro. Leo and I dogged each other on this fucking internet, bro. That shit crazy as fuck. That shit is so fucking sad. How me and that boy sat here and dogged each other on a day in and day out basis like that. That shit is so fucking sad. And I don't know if he feels like it's sad on his end. I really don't care. But on my end, that's very sad, bro. That is so sad because that makes absolutely no fucking sense for me as a grown ass fucking woman, because at the time I was the age of 30. It don't make no sense for me to even be doing that online. Probably not Black China. But on my end, I could take ownership and really say, like, that's just fucked up. Like, I done told that person's secrets that I said that I would never tell or that I would never discuss with anybody. And vice versa. So that's why it comes till this day right now where I start talking about how, yes, you know, me escorting and stuff like that shit was true. Like, that shit really did happen. And I don't regret anything that I've been through, because everything that I've been through makes me a better woman than I am today. And it makes me a healthy woman. And that's what's important to me, that I can be healthy and that I can be a great woman and a great mother to my children. Not for nobody else, but for myself and for my children. I don't care about nobody else. So that's why I get on here and I talk about my sobriety. I talk about how much I feel like I've grown as a person and an individual for my children, not even for myself, but for my children. Growth comes with acknowledging the growth and the changes, and I acknowledge mine. I'm not ashamed of anything that I've done. People have came on here and said, oh, Jessie, you're a prostitute. You sleeping with niggas and blah, blah, blah. Like, to be honest with you, if you really want to keep it a buck, like, everybody has prostituted. Everybody has slept with a nigga and expected something. You probably slept with a nigga or sucked his dick and he probably paid for your food. That's equivalent. He still paid for something. Or you're probably fucking a nigga right now that you consider your boyfriend and he pays your bills. That's equivalent. It might not be the same fucking thing because you actually know him or know that individual, but it's equivalent. The only difference is I don't know the people that I had sexual encounters with. That's the only difference. But it doesn't make me any less than the woman that you are. It makes me no different. And then I did it for the sake of my children to make sure that we had a roof over our head. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Everybody wants to keep bashing me because I'm the person that actually did it. Thank you, sweet honey. Don't nobody want to talk about the man that I had in my home that portrayed himself as a man, but didn't get up off of his ass to make sure that I didn't have to do what I did in greedy voice. That I didn't have to sell myself or didn't have to do those things. Didn't have to work a job, then get out of my job and go sell myself. Nobody wants to talk about that. Everybody wants to blame me. And that's okay. I'll take the blame for it all. I'll take all the heat for it. But as a man, as a person, you were supposed to make sure, Leo, that I didn't have to do that. And you didn't. But it's cool. Because I thank you. I thank you for getting me through life experiences to where I know how to survive and be out on my own and not have to depend on nobody. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. It's great. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate it. So to talk about me and to talk shit about me and to say this, that, or the other. Okay. But it doesn't make me, That's right. 785. What was that? 765 number. That's correct. So for the people that like to go in Leo live and talk and say that I'm talking shit about Leo, please let Leo know exactly what I'm speaking on. I'm not talking shit about Leo. I'm not talking shit. I'm speaking real facts. And at the end of the day, regardless of what the fuck I went through, I appreciate Leo for being in my life, for allowing me to know and experience basically what it's like to have to deal with things and face trials and tribulations on my own, how to get through the struggle on my own. Because before I met Leo, I didn't know what the fuck a struggle was. So I appreciate that. I appreciate Leo teaching me what the struggle was. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Not to me anyways. I know. Thank you, First Lisa. Thank you, Libra. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here. I'm tired. I'm gonna try to get back on here later on today, if not tomorrow. I appreciate everybody, who laughed with me, joked around with me, even just stayed during this ordeal to sit with me, and really go through this real shit with me, because it's real shit. Guess who? I promise I'm gonna come back. I'm tired, girl. I'm so tired. I gotta get my girls up in the morning and stuff like that. I'm tired. I just kind of was like, oh, let me press the live button and see how successful it's gonna be. So, I did that. And I also listened to things that I went through in my past, which is also good for me as well. And I'm probably gonna do more of that. Because it's a lot of stuff that I did on this app that I have no recollection of that's on YouTube. And I'd rather see it and listen to it and critique myself now that I'm in a sober state of mind. I'd rather do that. Very much so. But I love you guys so much. If you're not following me, please follow me. I'm a great catch. I'm a wonderful individual, regardless of everything that I go through. I keep a positive mind and a positive soul. And I just appreciate all of you guys, all of the women, that don't want to get out here and talk about anything. Did you recently have an abortion? Are you still pregnant? So don't kick that person. Jerry Big Nuts, boom. If I was pregnant and I did have an abortion, how would that affect you or affect your life? Let's see if that question will be answered. I understand it was a question. Right, we being honest, right? Yes. But what I'm asking you is that if I was pregnant and I decided to have an abortion or do anything of that nature, just like escorting, how would that affect your life? I don't think it would affect you because you're not actually going through it or doing it, right? I'm pretty sure you're going to say that your life was more grand than mine. So, you have answered all the questions without this feedback because I decided to talk about what I want to talk about. Me being pregnant or me keeping a baby or not, it's not anybody's business. Just wait 9 months. I just kind of feel like just wait 9 months to see if there's a baby crying in my background or not. That's how I feel about it. Because even if I was pregnant today, my nigga, I wouldn't even do half of the shit that I did with Azion. Meaning going through the whole pregnancy, letting y'all see my belly grow and stuff like that. And then giving birth in the hospital and shit like that. I wouldn't even let y'all see none of that. I wouldn't let y'all see none of that. So it's basically a waste asking me that question. You'll just see in 9 months. What is it? What people say? What they say? April, May. So like February, March, January, somewhere around that. Just see if there's a little baby crying in the background. And then we'll just go from there. Okay? Anyways, I'll be back later on, you guys. I love you guys. I really appreciate y'all for supporting me, for gifting me I love y'all, and I'll be back later. Okay. Bye, y'all.